Погнали. Так, ну-ка. Найс. Двадцать 24 Холлоуя. Также, кстати, у нас есть еще... А ну-ка. А, да? Уже был использован, оказывается. Блин, сколько у меня сейчас... Угу. Дофига. Смолы у меня еще. Хватит на еще 3 раза. Опа, точно, теперь же тут Хейдзе, Скирк здесь и Нефа. А ну-ка, давай-ка поговорим с ними. А, он типа тут, окей. И где Хейдзе, интересно? А, вот он, с ягодой.
And in summary, that's the commission we're here for. How's that sound to you, Yehoda?
All the same to me. You should ask
Братишка.
yourself one question, though. You want to catch someone and not cry? How many...
Well, I once read a story. It told me that if I find a deer with divinity, I could... And what do you know? Deer happens to be one of the Inazuman characters in my name. And I've got my own life to spare. That makes 2. Oh, Traveler, what a coincidence. What are you doing in НОД-КРАЕ? Another stop on your journey, perhaps? Sharp. I'm here in pursuit of a fugitive who fled Inazuma. He's racked up a real rap sheet, and he's always trying to flee further. And a few months ago, we received intel that he was hiding out in NOD-КРАЕ and had joined a band of bandits. He soon returned to his usual MO. That is to say, robbing homes and raiding caravans. I think they called themselves
Морские крюки.
Sea Hook Gang or something. Word is they're quite a big deal in НОД-КРАЕ and have taken in a fair share. After that, I knocked on the doors of the Curatorium of Secrets, Mora in hand, and asked the boss to get me someone who could point me in the direction of this Sea Hook Gang. That's right. Judging by your expression, I'm guessing you're acquainted. I can tell. My intuition tells me that if Yehoda became a thief, even I'd never be able to catch her.
You can cut the chatter. Boss Neff gave me the job, but the Sea Hook gang you're looking for isn't the original Sea Hook crew. The original gang's long since disbanded. The people calling themselves that now are just riding on the name. Yeah, I guess I do, huh?
Interesting. This is news to me. Would you mind telling me more about...
What's there to tell? New or old, fake or real, the Sea Hook gang are a bunch of scoundrels who banded together from Mora, then fell out over it. Their old leader wound up thrown overboard as fish food, while the underlings fought among themselves for the scraps. Some died, and others continued their wanderings.
Wait. Doesn't that mean some of the suspects within could have started going around?
When a house goes poof, the snakes and rats nestled within find other walls to burrow into. That's just how it is.
But for all the vermin out there, it's also the perfect time to find a good place to settle down, and maybe get a good roommate along the way. If I were a rat, escaping the snake would mean freedom from being hunted down and eaten. When you think about it, that's a good thing. In any case, you've been most helpful, Yehoda. Thank you for the intel. It's honestly a real load-off to know that these people are just imposters using the Sea Hook gang's name. I'd have had to admit I was in over my head flying solo against the real gang, with its international cohort of goons and all.
Well, wait. You think you can take them on as they are now?
Yeah, more or less. After all, I'm only looking for our Inazuman.
That's a bold statement, but whatever. I'll help you track the imposters down. What happens after?
Your kindness is appreciated, but this time I'd rather this be a solo outing. Now, I suppose that's that. I'll leave locating them to you, Yehoda. As for me, I'll get to thinking of how I can haul this scoundrel back to Inazuma and have him confess his crimes.
Нашли Хейдза, неожиданного от края. Так, теперь надо найти... А, вот она. Интересно, чем они общаются с Дори. Да, посмотрим. Точнее, почитаем.
Skirk? Are Paimon's eyes deceiving her? What's Skirk doing here in НОД-КРАЕ? Exactly. And Dory's here too. We should go.
Well, my. Such an exquisite radiant exoskeleton.
Come, let me take a closer look.
So please, take a seat and rest a while.
If you have anything you'd like to eat or drink, I'd be more than happy to.
Let's not waste time. Just tell me how much you're offering.
Of course. Just a moment. Just a remarkable. Not so much as a scratch. Even the very best bounty hunters would struggle to retrieve a radiant X.
Skirk! Dory! What are you two doing?
I came to look around NOD-КРАЕ and thought I'd take the opportunity to make a little more.
What's this? My most valued customer is already acquainted with my most valued customer?
Is Paimon hearing things? Or did you just say most?
Naturally, my most valued customers are equally Please, rest here a moment while I work the
You've gotten stronger. It seems you haven't neglected your training since we last met. I see. NOD-КРАЕ is home to many worthy opponents. Should you overcome this trial, your strength will
So, how have you been, Skirk? When we last saw you, you said fate would decide how we'd meet again. Well, Paimon didn't think it would decide so.
Was it quick? It's felt like a very long time to me. My life will experience little change until a true turning point arrives. But as for you, you are at a pivotal point in your journey. Have care. Victory and defeat.
Excuse me, dear customer. After careful consideration,
6
I'm
лямов
prepared
моря.
to offer you 6 million mora for these radiant exoskeletons. I assure you that this is the fairest possible price. While you might be able to sell.
I'll take half of that in cash. I won't be staying long, so there's no. As for the other half, give it to these two in the form of food or supplies. You should have plenty.
Of course. I can see my most. Here's your mora. Please do stop by again.
Собственно, что, 3 ляма добыл?
I'll be going then. Until next time.
Huh? Won't you stay for a chat? Oh, she's gone again.
That's just how she is, sweeping in and out like a sudden gust of wind. I'm used to it by now.
Hey, that reminds Paimon. You haven't forgotten her somehow? Even though you've done lots of business together before?
Huh? What do you mean? The all-knowing Lord Sangama Bay keeps every customer near and dear to her heart. Fine, if you must know, she's not really my customer, but rather a guest of Miss Alice, my
Как
supplier.
его поставщик госпожи Алисы.
Miss Alice introduced her to me, and now she drops by from time to time to do business. She's the perfect customer. She always brings quality good.
Whoa, that's one suspicious-looking grin. You're not ripping her off, are you?
Ridiculous! A strong, mysterious customer like that who brings me valuable items? I practically worship the ground she walks on.
Nice.
Dory's Divine Bazaar is a fair and reputable business. Now, I promised I'd supply you with food, so it's about time I start hunting for ingredients. 3 million mora. What can I find that's worth 3 million mora?
Получили 3 книжки и 3 этих. Это найс. 3 ляма, конечно. Плюс-минус. А ну-ка. Где еще могут быть? Шелыки. А, кстати, точно. Надо же экспедиции еще завязать. А, вот флажник обычный.
Add astro.
И еще надо поменять на это дружбы.
Add astro. Thank you for coming.
Все, идем поговорим с НФ-очкой. НФ с НФ будет говорить.
Accelerating.
Вот я интересно, какие там дела могли привести. А, тут, кстати. Допустим, Манштадт. Манштадт кто-нибудь есть? Тут у нас ничего такого не вижу. Льюе. В этом я не вижу. Шумеру. Не. Похоже, только в НОД-КРАЕ. Да, только в НОД-КРАЕ. Встреча. А вот она. В смысле, опять ягода здесь. Откуда она оттуда? Спит.
Why is Yehuda just standing there? And she's, hey, what's going on here? Paimon feels like it's a bad idea.
Keyword detected. Meditative state suspended.
Whoa! You gave Paimon a fright!
No. However, it was Yehoda's request. She asked me for a detailed analysis of the steps required to meditate and to mentor her as she practiced relieving her stress.
Yehuda's so stressed that she's gotta meditate to cope with it all?
I do not know. However, Yehoda said she has been suffering from insomnia for a while and was willing to try any solution she could. First, I let her stand in my kitchen, close her eyes, and focus on the fragrance of crumb-cakes. By stimulating her olfactory module, I believe there would be a decrease in activity in her cognitive module. It successfully stimulated her appetite. She consumed the finished crumb-cakes with incredible efficiency. Unfortunately, she consumed too many and proved unable to sleep that night.
That's normal. We're not robots like you, after all. The more we smell food, the more we want it.
That is indeed true. Afterwards, I try to have her perform intense mental or physical exercises before bed. For example, cutting lumber, jogging, doing push-ups, boxing, and so on. Her body should have been able to enter sleep mode more easily following such sizable expenditures of energy. It did not. She finished half her exercises, realized she had an unfinished commission. After she returned, she crouched down in a corner. I was so tired from all that training. My legs gave out while guiding my clients. Following this, she was once more unable to sleep. In the end, we decided to give
Boss Nev. No, wasn't me. Didn't.
Seems like the meditation was pretty effective. Yehoda's fast asleep.
I do not think Yehoda's sleep is related to her meditation. First of all, the meditation steps I analyzed are not suitable for her. The goal of meditation is to enter a deep state of tranquility, which can be used to enhance self-awareness. For an ordinary person, this deep state is close to dozing. For me, this would be closer to a low-power standby mode, where one cuts power to certain components. That said, were we to shut down some of Yehoda's components, I believe it would pose a
So, meditation wasn't supposed to work, but Yehoda fell asleep anyway?
In truth, I do not understand either. All like when Yehoda lay down and tried to fall asleep through meditation, she suddenly said to me, "Don't run off too far, or I might get ambushed in my sleep. And then I'd be dead meat." I answered her. Very well. After that, like I do with Aino every night, I held Yehoda's hand as she slept. After a while, she did, indeed, fall asleep.
Tell me, robot. This is something I did myself.
Пусть спит, не будем ей мешать.
Yes. And if either of you need help sleeping, please consult me at any time. Oh, by the way, I have leftover krumkaki bolts from the batch I made earlier. I gave one to Yehoda. You can have the other. Goodbye. I hope you have sweet dreams tonight. Cleanup sequence in progress. Based on data from past incidents, please avoid dropping small items such as mora,
Okay.
screws, gears, minerals.
Сделали, получается, все встречи. Инфочас медитации. Ежедневные потребности.
Gummies, snacks, hairbands, socks, and slippers.
Ну-ка, что там у нас за... А, это катализатор. Ну, окей, ладно. Будем делать. К заданию. А, это прям такое. Ну окей. А, доска объявления надо осмотреть. Стоит ли? А ну-ка. А, ну да, Дендричел. Еще вот разведчик последний. Новые автоматоны. Человеческие фракции все сделаны. А, ну ты тут сейчас с каким-то этим, похоже, не дрался. Еще одно-то ни с кем-то не дрался. Ну а так все. Ну, как я понял, тут появится у нас потом этот трейлер. Ну, 10%. Ну-ка, экипировочки. Ну, тут ладно. И да, пофиг. О, это... Это с кого? Ни разу не было дентро этого. Ничего себе. Мне кажется, нужно для него вот такие. Почему-то. А у меня, кстати, даже таких нет. Ну, это пироки компасы, это ладно. Шкатулка, что это? Книжки. Ну, книжки, ладно, потом. Вот такие задания. А это что? А, в смысле? А что это за задание, кстати? Чё не понимаю. Такие, что ли? Ну, хз. Давай делаем.
There's so much space on on this thing, but only one post.
Дорогой друг. А, это от НФ. Окей. Вероятность уничтожения материнского класса слабо на 10%, а вероятность уничтожения нуклея на 2%. Угу. Окей.
Wait, Inefa needs help? Uh-oh. What's this about a major crisis? We should still head over and check on things, just in case.
Дин-дон-дон. Беда.
Inefa! We saw your notice and we're here to help! Hello? Anybody here?
Где ты?
Huh. She's gone. Does that mean she really ran into trouble she couldn't
Ah, Paimon and the Traveler are the first to arrive. Sincere apologies. I am unable.
Inefa! What the? Yeah, it does kind of seem like someone is having their fun.
The logic of your conclusion is unsound. My calculations suggest trapping me here was a serious decision for Aino.
So Aino's the one who did this? Ah, good idea. Does this giant mech...
Request not feasible. Aino has locked down the control system. Analyzing further options. Conclusion. The priority level of certain rules must be lowered. Decision. I will temporarily override one of Aino's rules and inform you about the hidden control system. But first, I must be certain you will keep it a secret.
Окей.
Okay. Paimon didn't really understand any of that. But don't worry, you can trust...
Sufficient grounds for override. Please proceed to the path to the side of the workshop and locate the robots scattered over there. Once you have located all the specific robots, you can unlock the control system. This is the back door Aino established for herself, as she often forgets the password.
Password.
Okay, so we just need to collect all the bots. We've got this.
Повезело. А, найти роботов? Окей. Идемте. Тупики. Они буквально как утята самому бегут. Ага. Где-то еще должен быть один, как минимум. Окей. Скорее всего, наверное, это уже. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть. В смысле?
Detecting companions in need of help. Assistance in progress. Marking high probability
Да вижу, я
area.
уже сам нашел.
Wow, what a crazy hiding spot. Aino wasn't taking any chances, was she?
Бип-бип.
Zings up mechanical claw backup control system now online. Enter a command confirmed. Shutting down zing-zap mechanical clock.
Упала.
You okay, Enougha?
Нет.
Inspection in progress. All functions normal. I am unharmed. Aino adjusted,
So, what exactly happened?
compiling relevant data. Simplification in progress. In short, Aino created a new
Новый
robot
робот
companion
компаньон.
not too long ago, but yesterday, someone stole it from the workshop.
Oh, that explains it.
I used that term because Aino intends to unleash the force of her entire fleet of combat robots against those suspected of the theft.
What?
Карательная экспедиция.
If Aino manages to use her genius for destructive purposes, all of НОД-КРАЕ will be facing a crisis the likes of which has never been seen before. When I attempted to stop her, she trapped me with that device. Fortunately, I was prepared for that possibility and was able to post a request for help in advance.
Oh, you mean that notice board in the middle of the...
Correct. According to my calculations, posting that notice had a 94% chance of success, much higher.
Yeah, it was pretty hard to miss.
Fortunately, you arrived just in time. Aino and her robot fleet should still be at the workshop. Please follow me.
You got it.
Окей.
Lead the way.
Карательная экспедиция.
Reviewing outstanding items on today's to-do list. Do you have any additional commands? No problem. I can add them shortly. I'm quite used to it. Accelerating.
Погоди-ка. Окей. Тут ничего нету.
Clink Clank Legion, it's time to move out.
Легион цинклаться вперед.
Move out.
Our objective is simple. Track down the thief and save our comrade.
Track down the thief. Save our comrade.
Aino, you have to stop this.
Enougha, how did you get free? I thought the Kuvaki would be more than strong and... You can't do this, Aino! Aha! So you had help. Well, don't even think of trying to stop me. I don't care if I have to search, and I have to go now. Or Crumclank's 70% sweet will get dismantled and sold for parts.
Крумцин сладушка. 70%.
Clink Clank Legion, move out!
Move out.
What do we do? It's not like we can resort to physical force.
I know sugar intake has already exceeded normal levels this month, but given the present situation, are either of you carrying anything sweet with you? Desserts are the only thing that can get Aino to calm down, and I have already used up the allotment I had
Ну,
prepared.
найдется.
Okay, what's with the staring? Paimon's not one to leave leftovers. Fine. Paimon does have some she was saving for later.
Aino, why don't you calm down for a second and have some dessert?
Oh, still treating me like a kid, huh?
Да.
At least it worked.
Вопрос.
Listen, I know you guys think I'm making a big deal out of nothing. But this wasn't just some scrap part. This was a robot I was about to add to the workshop, just like Enougha. Even though I'm the one who gets looked after most of the time. But still, it's a disgrace. I don't want to be that kind of boss. I know.
No.
Really?
We can come up with a plan together. We'll help you get Crumb Clink's 70% sweet back.
Thanks. And, about earlier?
Пошли именно на
I'm
Нефа.
sorry, Anafa.
Phew. Looks like the military escapades on
Let's go back to the workshop.
День-дон, беда.
Time to go.
Job well done, everyone. Please enjoy some tea and dessert while we
Я так
devise
чаю
a plan of
угощайтесь.
action.
Okay, so how is theft handled in NOD-КРАЕ? Do we call the police or something?
Unfortunately, NOD-КRAE is a largely autonomous region. There is no unified law enforcement, which means calling the police is theoretically impossible.
See? That's why we have to take it into our own hands.
Still, turning all of NOD-КРАЕ upside down seems a bit...
What choice do I have? The thief somehow dodged my whole security system. I don't even know where to start searching.
Ну, вот честно, моя работяга-то.
Analyzing options. If their goal is Mora, the thief will likely head to Nasha Town to search for a buyer.
Nasha Town, huh? But there are so many shady...
It is not the best idea for you to interact with adults like that, I know. I will handle the investigation. Perhaps you can get started on the workshop's order backlog in the meantime. Keeping customers waiting too long could have a negative impact on our reputation.
About that, Crumb-Clank's core was built using a special kind of power, one that incorporates Kuvaki.
Сила Гуваки.
I wanted to test it out, so I took orders that I knew would require Crumb-Clank's help to complete. But with Crumb-Clank missing, there's no way I can get them done. Curse that rotten thief!
Analyzing other solutions.
Ага.
All for seal.
Kuvaki? Wait, the Traveler can use that too!
Ну, так кто умеет?
What?
Что-то умеет.
How is that possible?
Calculations complete. Adequate solution identified. Traveler, I would like to enlist your services to help Aino clear the workshop backlog. You will, of course, be generously compensated
давай.
for your labor.
Come on, no need for that. We're all friends here, right? We'd be more than happy to help. Besides, it might give us a chance to learn more about...
Much appreciated. Then, in the meantime, I will take care of the investigation in Nasha Town.
Nope, I'm gonna do that too. With the Traveler's help, I'm confident I can do both.
Угу.
I know.
I know.
I need you here, Inefa. Someone needs to watch over the workshop and make sure nothing else gets stolen. You're the only one I trust. Besides, rescuing our stolen comrade is a job for the boss of this place, and that happens to be me.
Then I will defer to you, boss.
Бас.
All right, Clink Clank Legion, move out.
Aino sure is determined, huh?
Well, she is the boss of the workshop, and a capable one at that. Please have faith in her abilities and look out for her if she needs help.
Опа. Погоня вышедшая из-под контроля летуны. Угу. Бумбах мощности. Окей. Поиск неисправные машины. Окей. Ты на цыпочках? Окей.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Ну эти задания-то ладно. В смысле, что? А, ну просто выйти из оттуда. Надо. Окей. Пешком идем.
Let's see. Who around here looks like a thief? Huh. A lot of people, actually. We haven't actually been in НОД-КРАЕ that long, so we don't know much about this place. Where do we even start?
А что ты думаешь, Айну?
Yeah, you must know this place like the back of your hand. Got any ideas? We could yell out, which one of you is the rotten thief who stole from the Clink Clank Crumb Cocky craft shop? Then, we see who starts to sweat, and we grab him.
Ну, сомневаюсь.
Honestly, terrible idea. No way! Sometimes I sneak a dessert when I'm not supposed to. And I always... Maybe we should ask Nefa what to do. But I really want to do this on my own. Huh. Guess you don't really interact with people outside? Well, don't worry. Let's just start asking around. We're bound to find some clues that way. Okay.
Окей. Но точно вряд ли стырила.
If the thief's plan was to sell your bot, maybe we should start by asking the local blacksmiths. Oh, good point.
You're looking for a blacksmith? To be honest, I consider myself more a researcher motivated by personal interest. Wait, I know?
Something terrible has happened, so I had to come. One of my bots was stolen. Has anyone come by to sell it?
Wow, someone had the nerve to steal from your workshop?
Maybe you should describe what Crumb Clank 70% sweet looks like, I know.
Oh, no need. I know style. I'd recognize it anywhere. But the only thing that's come my way recently is boring scrap metal. Nothing that looked even remotely like your work. Maybe the thief hasn't pawned it off yet.
Окей.
Yeah, maybe. Well, thanks for the...
Ну, тоже вряд ли.
The Voynich Guild. If we want to see if a transaction took place, it couldn't hurt.
Welcome to the Voynich Guild. Heavens above! If it isn't the owner of the Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop herself! What an honor this is! And quite a rare one at that. We're always sending orders out to your workshop, but rarely do we have the pleasure of doing business in person. Are you looking to sell one of your pieces? I'm sure we can land on a price that'll...
Sell one of my bots? Actually, one of Ino's bots was stolen, so we wanted to see if the guild had any record of a sale or something.
I see. This bot must mean a great...
Duh.
I wish the Voynich Guild could offer you some sort of consolation, but I'm afraid I have no recollection of such a sale.
Oh, okay. We'll get out of your hair then.
Мгм.
Come on, let's keep asking.
Опа. Фатуется.
Wait, is that a Fatui agent over there? Maybe our thief got mixed up with them. But Inefa says most Fatui agents are bad guy. Hello?
Stop right there. I don't do business out in the open, so we'll talk like this. Introduce yourselves
Так мы и так
first.
знаем твое имя.
What faction are you affiliated with?
Faction? I don't belong to a faction.
Ah, so someone we don't want to mess with. Is there a conflict between us that I don't know about? I've never trespassed on your property as far as I can...
Oh, we're not here to settle a score or anything. We just want to know if anyone's tried to use a stolen bot to pay off a debt.
Of course not. I don't accept stolen property. If the owner comes knocking, it becomes my problem, doesn't it?
True. Guess we'll just have to keep looking. Well, it seems like we've exhausted all our options here. Where else should we look? Let me think. Right. There's one more place we haven't searched. That shop.
Блин, прикольный чел так-то.
How am I supposed to collect debts when there are so many people around here that I can't afford to cross?
Ну так, кстати, могла так-то.
Inefa told me about it. If you can pay, there's a way. That's what it's famous for.
Welcome. Please feel free to peruse our Sumeru special.
Wait, isn't this Dory's shop? Okay, this actually isn't a bad idea. You never know.
Can I help you with something?
One of my bots was stolen yesterday, and I want to know if the thief sold it to your shop.
Is it valuable? We only accept goods that we can use to turn a profit.
That's Dory's business acumen for you. Turn a profit? I don't like to think about my bots that way. But
In that case, let me apologies. We have no record of any transaction.
I thought we'd find something here. Oh, it's okay, I know. We'll think of something. Oh,
Maybe we could ask this guy to check again. Or...
Oh! Well, if it isn't Aino and her 2 Outlander friends, asking around Nasha Town.
Yehuda!
Ягола.
Oh, dumpster diver. It's you.
Okay, now that was just uncalled for. I've got a name, Pipsqueak. Use it.
It's not a construct. It's a companion. How did you know?
Your, intelligence mission or whatever. Yeah, but you're in luck, I know. Because the best bounty hunter in the land has decided to take up smart as a whip. She navigates the major factions with ease. Always with her finger on the pulse of all the goings-on in НОД-КРАЕ. If you want to get back what you lost.
Who is?
Я тоже.
Who? Me, of course.
Krumklank is doomed.
Ну, помер, помянем.
What was with that reaction?
Помним, любим.
Does she think
Skyrim.
I'm a liability or something? Hey, with me on your side, there's still hope. But first, we gotta agree on terms.
You're really gonna charge us? I don't charge you when you just swing by and help yourself to my desserts.
Why is she bringing that up all of a sudden? I mean, it's true, but still. Oh, there goes my chances of making some easy well, if you're not...
Yehuda, you really look out for the kid, don't you? Coming over to help like this? Oh, get me...
That's it. I've done so much. There's no backing out. You know me.
Time to go.
Ладно, думаю, так тоже поздно. Так что закончу стримчик. Все. Всем был. Всем пока, всем удачи. Мы закончим задание легенд завтра. То есть задание ивента завтра. Как раз таки завтра пораньше начнем.